Awesome. Friends, what I got here is a 20-minute stretching video for you. It's going to target the hips, thighs, buttocks, lower back, shoulder, and chest. It is to be performed daily, ideally first thing in the morning when we wake. Upon completion of this 20-minute stretching routine, walk away from your house 5 to 6 minutes. Walk back to your house 5 or 6 minutes. You've just completed a 30-minute workout. It will have covered some cardiovascular training. It will have covered some range of motion and flexibility. And we can talk about how to meditate while on this 30-minute workout. Enjoy.
So we begin lying down on our back, knees bent, lying comfortably, placing our hand over our lower abdomen, and we're going to perform 10 diaphragmatic breaths. Very simple. Deep breath in through the nose, filling the lungs. Exhale also through the nose. Exhale fully. Each breath should take 3 to 4 seconds for the inhalation and 3 to 4 seconds for the exhalation. So you should feel your chest also expand, left to right. This is the way that we will be breathing throughout the entire exercise session. So I prefer to say to hold stretches for 4 to 5 deep breaths than to say 10, 20, 30 seconds, whatever, because I find most people have a tendency to hold their breath. So diaphragmatic breathing, as we progress in our practice, we can use this exact same approach for our meditation. Focusing on the breath, centering our thoughts on the breath as we prepare to begin our exercise session. So let's get ready. Feet shoulder width apart as we are, knees comfortably bent, and what we're going to do is twist the legs off to the left, keeping the shoulders flat on the table. We'll turn the head to the right. As we hold the stretch and we exhale, we can bring the arms up overhead more. This will increase the stretch throughout the shoulder. Okay. We'll repeat this stretch 4 times to the left, holding each stretch for 4 deep breaths. Relax, come back to neutral, take a second. Again, repeat to the left. Now as we exhale, again, you can raise the arms up overhead greater, increasing that stretch through the chest and shoulders. You can also attempt to bring that right knee closer down to that left ankle, increasing that stretch through through the right hip. You should feel this stretch along the right hip, along the seam of the jeans. That iliotibial band, the lateral aspect of that right hip. Relax, take a moment. Repeat to the left again. Legs flowing over easily. Head turns to the right to increase the stretch. Hold here and breathe. Again on the exhale. Relax the right knee down further, closer to that left ankle and foot. Raise the arm up overhead slightly more. Turn the head to the right and relax. And one more. You should notice that with each stretch, you can get a little bit further, have a slightly increased range of motion. Okay, and just one more deep breath over here to the left. All right, and we'll relax it back up to neutral. We're going to take the exact same exercise off to the right. Knees shoulder width apart. Lower those legs off to the right. Head turns to the left. Stretch should be felt through that left chest and shoulder. Again, you can increase that stretch by bringing those arms up overhead more. Relax, coming back to neutral. And we ease off to the right side again. Again, all of our exercises will be repeated 4 times, and we will hold each stretch for those 4 deep breaths. Feel this stretch to that left hip along the seam of the jeans, that pocket area, into that left rib region, up into the left shoulder and chest. It's quite a lovely stretch. Relax. Repeat to the right for our third time. Excellent. And we just have the one more. Regroup and off to the right again. So this is our fourth. We should be getting just a little bit greater range of motion, a little bit deeper into our stretch. All right, and relax. We're just going to bring both knees into the chest. This may compress the abdomen, so it might make it more difficult to breathe. Again, make sure you're not holding your breath. We will repeat this stretch again 4 times for the 4 deep breaths. And relax it out. Right? And on the second one, if you can grab the heels. You can bring the chin in towards the chest. So we have that cervical flexion. We add a little bit greater lumbar flexion. So we're increasing the stretch throughout that vertebral column. You can really feel this stretch into the gluteals, the neck region, and relax. You're always welcome to stick with simple knee to chest. Right? And relax the head. There's no need to elevate the head. As you exhale, you can bring the knees in a little bit closer. And it should really relax out those lower back muscles quite nice. All right, we got just one more of these. And then we'll just lightly rock our legs from left to right. So we're keeping this slow and controlled. Now where we're getting our momentum, where we're losing our balance, kind of massaging the lower back muscles into the training surface, the mat, the bed, the massage table. Continue to breathe as you gently rock your legs back to forth. All right, and relax. All right, what we're going to do now is work on that leg. We're going to let the left leg lie flat. We're going to interlock the fingers behind that right knee, not on the knee, above or below. You can come behind the knee if you'd like as well, but drawing that right knee in closer to the chest. As you continue to lengthen that left leg away, you'll feel the stretch along the front of the left leg as well as the right buttock and hip. Relax. Repeat. Reaching that left leg away. Feeling the stretch along the front of that left thigh where the leg and the body meet, those hip flexor muscles. Bringing that right knee into the chest and relax. Again, continuing our breath. 4 nice full respirations per stretch. Elongating that left leg, keeping the right foot relaxed as we draw the right knee into the chest. Relax. And again, drawing that right knee in. On the exhale, elongating the left leg, continuing to pull that right knee into the chest. All right, one more breath. And let's switch things up here. So moving into that left, I'm going to bring that left knee into the chest. Again, one of the focuses of this is to elongate the long leg. Okay, so you're reaching the right leg away. Yeah, so the stretch will be felt in the front of that right thigh where the leg and the body meet, the hip flexor muscles. You should also feel it in the back side of that left hip and buttock. And relax out of that stretch. Regroup. Use the belt or towel if needed. If not, grab the leg. Remember to breathe. Again, nice deep breath. And let it go. All right. right, and one more. So ideally, we perform this stretching routine first thing in the morning, right? Use the restroom, get your coffee brewing, 20 minutes of stretching, 10, 15-minute walk, 30 minutes of exercise first thing in the morning. It will really set our day off on the right note. One more deep breath here. Relax that left leg. We've got one more repetition on the left, and here we go, bringing it in. So some people would talk about trying to organize the day during the walk. I actually am going to talk to you about setting the mind straight with meditation during the walk. And relax. All right, so let's switch up the exercise. We're going to do some pelvic tilts now. So we tighten up the stomach muscles. We press that lower back flat into the table. And we arch the lower back, raising the belly button up, arching the lower back off the table, rolling the hips backwards, pressing the back flat, breathing throughout. Exhale as we arch or extend the spine. Inhale as we press the lower back flat into the table. This might be somewhat difficult for those of you with some lower back tightness, but don't try and force the movement. Just try and gentle, small movements, moving the lower back flat, moving the back forward, raising up off of the table. Notice that we're working this at the same time with our breath. We exhale as we lift or arch the back. Inhale as we flatten. We're doing 10 repetitions of pelvic tilts. And we got this last one. And an arch. And one more flatten. And bring both knees into the chest. This will elongate out those erector spinae, those lower back muscles that just work to arch. If you feel good, rock your legs left to right a little bit and loosen up that lower back. Let's move into the right leg. We're going to take our belt, run it behind the right knee, making a 90-degree angle at the hip. On the exhale, raise the foot up towards the ceiling. Immediately, you will feel a sharp stretch going down the back side of the right leg. As you exhale, straighten the leg a little more. Pull the toes back in towards you. Inhale, soften the knee. Exhale, extend the foot back up. Hold here. Breathe. Again, as you exhale, you're attempting to straighten the right leg more and pull those toes back in towards you. Dorsiflex the right foot. Breathe into that beautiful stretch, shooting down the back of that right leg. Hamstring stretch, calf stretch. Elongating the route of the sciatic nerve. Inhale. Soften the knee as we inhale. Exhale the knee. Exhale as we extend the knee. Breathe. Pulling the toe back in towards you. Breathe. Soften the knee. One more rep. Here we go. Extend the knee up towards the ceiling. We should have more flexibility on our fourth stretch than on our first. So let's pull the toe back in towards us. See if we can extend that knee a little bit more. Breathing into it. One more. And relax. All right, keeping that belt behind the right knee. We now will place the left ankle on the right knee, and we will pull on the belt or towel, bringing the knees in towards us. You immediately feel a sharp shooting pain on the left side of your butt and hip. Yes, right there. Ow. Right? Breathe. Welcome to your, some would call this piriformis stretch, and it is an external hip rotator and part of the posterior hip capsule. So definitely involved. But many of the ligaments of the posterior femoral acetabular joint, hip joint, being stretched here. There's also some gemellus and obturator muscles. So a left cheek stretch. Option 2, if you can't do that, Place the left ankle on right knee and push away. You'll also feel this in the back side of your left hip and buttock. All right? And breathe. As you exhale, you should be able to pull your knees in closer towards you. Raising your foot up will also increase the stretch through the back side of that left hip and buttock. Excellent stretch for the hips. Hips and the lower back are so related. As we age, this area just becomes frozen and relaxed. We lose mobility. Smaller steps, right? That shuffled, altered gait. Let's not let that happen. Let's stretch out this hip capsule and free those hips and that lumbosacral region. Breathe. Breathe. Breathe into this stretch. All right. And relax. All right, switch up sides here. We're going to take the belt, run it behind the left leg. We're going to let the right leg lie flat on the table. Bringing the hip into a 90-degree angle. Exhale, extend the foot up towards the ceiling, stretching out those hamstring muscles, that calf muscle. Again, we're trying to pull the foot back in towards us. As we exhale, we're trying to also extend the knee to get the leg as straight as possible. All right, and relax out of this one. And again, exhale and extend the foot up towards the ceiling, attempting to straighten that leg, pull those toes back towards you. All right, relax and repeat. Adding some length to those muscles and breathe. And breathe into this. One more breath. All right, and exhale. We got one more hamstring stretch and extend it up there. As we spend so much time sitting that our muscles shorten to accommodate the seated position. Bad news. Good news, we can also add length to the muscles by stretching them through this type of program. Excellent. So let's switch into the piriformis stretch. Towel behind left knee, right ankle on left knee. Bring both knees in towards the chest. Stretch to the back side of the right hip and buttock. Breathe 4 or 5 deep breaths. And relax. And we'll repeat again, option 2, if that's a difficult stretch for you. Put the right ankle on the left knee, keeping the left foot on the table, and just push the knee away. That will also stretch out the back side of that right hip and buttock. Continue to breathe into the stretch. Again, you can raise that foot up towards the ceiling on the left to increase the stretch. Relax. Repeat. So as you raise that left foot, it will increase the stretch on that right hip and buttock. That weight pushing down on that hip will bring that right hip in a little bit closer. Continue to breathe. All right, and relax. One more, my friends. Here we go. This is our 4th one, so we should be able to get into this a little bit more. Breathe into it. Bring those knees in a little bit closer to the chest. All right, relax. All right, reach those arms way up overhead. Stretch those heels down towards the wall away from you. The drinking straw stretch. Placing yourself into a long drinking straw. Breathe deeply. Breathe deeply. And congratulations, you've just completed 20 minutes of stretching.
Whew. So I hope you enjoyed that little workout. Please remember, Wellness is a grassroots effort. Please help me to spread that seed. You can like this video, share this video, or more importantly, perform these exercises with a loved one. Share some quality time with significant other or children and improve their health and wellness as well. Until next time, Doc out.